So here we are outside Therma Bath Spa, where you can bathe today in the natural thermal waters, just as kings and queens have for the past few centuries. Let's take a look inside. This is the cross bath. It's an 18th century building filled with the natural thermal water. So the water is nice and warm. It's about 35 degrees centigrade. And here we hold group bookings, so you could have up to 12 people bathing in the water. It costs £12 per head for the bathing, and then we can do food, canapes, drinks on top of that. It's very popular with hen parties and also with special occasions. For example, one man booked it out in its entirety to propose to his girlfriend, and they then had a champagne lunch here, which was fantastic. This is the Minerva bath, which is named after the Roman goddess of the water, Sulis Minerva. Here the water is 35 degrees centigrade, and you can bathe and relax in the water. It has a water jet neck massage, a jacuzzi, whirlpool area, and also a current which flows around and can take you around the pool while you just lie and relax. The water's nice and warm and therefore very therapeutic, and it's filled with more than 40 different minerals. This area of Therma Bath Spa is great for hen parties. This is the massage suite where we have 8 therapy rooms and offer a wide range of treatments. There are about 50 different to choose from. Hens can come here, perhaps choose a facial or a hot stone therapy or an aroma massage, and then go and enjoy themselves in the bathing pools afterwards, and perhaps have lunch or supper here as well. So having worked your way through the spa from the Minerva bath on the lower ground floor, up past the treatment rooms, perhaps having a cup of coffee in the restaurant, and then to the steam rooms, you'd end up here on the rooftop in the open air rooftop pool, which has got fantastic views of the city and the surrounding hills. It's great in the summertime where you can just sit up here and enjoy the sunshine, but it's equally really beautiful in the wintertime when the steam comes up from the water hitting the cold air, but in the water you're just really warm and snug. It's a really beautiful place to be.
Here we are at the Roman Baths, built during the 1st century, a unique venue where you can get married right here in the early morning. Shall we have a look around? We have statues on the terrace here of Julius Caesar, the Emperor Claudius, who led the successful invasion of the 1st century, and at the other end, facing him, the Emperor Hadrianus. Hadrian, of course, built the famous wall. If we look at the base of the column over here, you can see part of the original Roman structure. If you choose to have your wedding here, you can get married right on the edge of the bath at 8:30 in the morning, and you can have the table with the registrar set up right on the very edge, and all your guests and friends standing around you. After you've had your wedding ceremony here and a few photographs taken, you can then go up to the pump room above us and have your wedding breakfast. We're standing in the pump room, one of 3 pump rooms built here during the 18th century as the expansion of the city took hold. Right in front of us is the King's Spring, supplying the water from the spring directly behind, where in the 11th century the King's Bath and the Queen's Bath were created. Bath became the place where aristocrats would come and gather, and kings and queens would be part of that circuit of people coming to the city. Here we have a statue of Beau Nash, the Master of Ceremonies, whose domain this would have been in the early and middle part of the 18th century as the Master of Ceremonies. He was the man who organised all the entertainments and broke down the structure of society by mixing the affluent aristocrats with the middle classes, and therefore they were coming here together to enjoy their time in Bath. This, of course, is a perfect location to have your wedding breakfast or your wedding reception. It can be transformed for your occasion, seating a maximum of 200 people.